Hey folks, Rich here, South Florida Beekeeping with Rich. So today we're next to a canal behind someone's house where we have some hives that haven't been touched in a year and a half that were owned by a Romanian beekeeper here in South Florida. And they've got to be moved by Monday. So we're going to see what we can do here. I'm here with Tom and the homeowner, Christian. And we're going to break these down and see what we need, what we can strap up and move directly, and what we have to transfer. And because as you can see, some of them are pretty sad shape, but they've all got bees in them one way or another. So we're going to get started and start breaking them down and see what we can find. I brought a hammer because I thought we might need it, and sure enough,
oh wow, yeah, that's
need it. Throw it to the side. Throw it over there somewhere, I would think. We can't leave anything just laying around because we don't know where the nails are. I'll get it. Oh, look. The explorers are there. Yeah.
wow, that's older than a year.
Well, it hasn't been touched in a year and a half, so.
What are all those little bugs on top?
Ants.
Oh,
They're just.
Oh, the roof fell apart.
Yep. Totally rotten.
Are those ants?
Yep.
Okay then.
Oh, great.
there's some missing frames.
There's a lot of missing frames in
and
here.
it looks like they did the comb right on the roof.
So, when I said a year and a half, I forgot to mention he passed away from cancer.
Oh, so they hadn't actually been touched a lot longer than that.
A few months before that, I can't really tell you.
So we don't really know when the last time these were actually worked, because he was ill for a while.
Okay.
Poor guy.
Towards the end, he built a bunch, and again, I don't know what he did. So there's a bunch that were fully full, and then there's this, which I didn't. I was not really a part of that.
Well, I don't think anybody intended these to have bees in them at this point. Christian, do you have a clean bucket?
Yeah, an empty bucket.
A clean, empty bucket we can put honey in for you? What the hell was that? That just slithered off. Oh, no, whatever it was wiggling.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's a bit of a mess.
That's an understatement. All right, well, this is definitely a Romanian frame here because it's full width on the top.
Nailed to the top.
Is it nailed in?
No, dear, it's not nailed in.
No, it's just propolis.
Top's just moving. No, okay, you got the side going.
Right on this side. Yeah, okay, that one, the top pulled out from the side. Yeah.
Maybe if both of you get a hive tool on each end and pull up, would that help?
If you look behind my seat, there's a hammer.
They won't let me use the bucket.
That's fine.
Apologies for the traffic noise.
Yeah.
We're right next to a very major roadway here.
Okay. Well, that's going to be entertaining.
That's all honey there.
Huh?
I didn't know it was going to be this much work. How much do you guys charge for the bee removal?
Oh, yeah. Well, like I explained to you on the phone, we don't normally charge, but
Well, give me a number and I'll sell it to you.
well, we'll figure something out at the end.
We'll chat after.
All right.
Yeah.
See how long it takes and stuff.
Yeah. See, we have Langstroth frames here. We have a Romanian frame here.
Yeah.
Uh,
And this looks like,
you can immediately tell the difference.
yeah.
Instantly, yes.
Yeah.
Well, because it's a full width frame. I mean, there may be a, well, no, there is no Langstroth frame underneath it. It looks like he might have, no, he did. Huh. I don't know what he did with it.
End, he was not as agile or as proficient as he used to be. So,
Well, it's understandable.
Yeah. Well, our problem is this frame, the top had come off, and this side it was going to stay on, but we can't really do anything leaving it on. So I've got to pry it off. Okay. So Christian. So slice off what of that, slice off whatever honey comb you can get out of here. We'll explain how you're going to extract it later.
You can go straight down the wood.
Just straight down.
Yep. Just go straight down. And what are you going to do about this mess?
Well, what I'm going to do here right now is I'm going to lift this box, and all of that's going to stay where it is, and then we can start cutting. And the bees are starting to get pissed at me.
Yep.
I've got some. That's the.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe it has to be put. You can put it on the ground. It doesn't matter.
I'm good.
Okay, Tom. At this point,
Find your hammer. I don't know if it's in a go bag or.
no, it was just laying around, but matters not. Okay. So at this point, I've gone ahead and taken the top off of that. And I think this is free from that one. What we're going to do is lift this off, and all that's going to stay here. And then we're going to need to cut it away and throw it in that big bowl. All right. Yep. Here we go. It's a mess.
You going to put it up here, or what are you going to do with it?
All I can do is set it over here for the moment.
Okay.
I might switch over to my nitro gloves.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me get the other knife out of here.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
Whatever they say to do, that's what we do.
Yeah. What you're going to do is bring that bowl over here. So how did your father do his honey? Did you have an extractor, or did he use crush and strain?
That thing that we spin.
Okay, well, you can't do that with this.
Yeah, that's true.
So what you're going to do is get yourself a big piece of fine mesh material, the kind of
Cheesecloth?
well, cheesecloth is kind of coarse. I like to use the stuff that the shears that you put inside a curtain. You know, you put the, she probably knows what I'm talking about. You take, it's a very sheer polyester cloth that you put as a first layer between between the window and the sun before you put your good curtains on the inside, and you just chop all this stuff in little pieces and throw it into that as a bag, and you hang it up and you let it drip.
Oh, really?
To start with, and then you start crushing it up more and more and more. That's why it's called crush and strain. And the honey just keeps dripping out.
Yeah, and you don't have to buy like new shears. You can get them at Goodwill,
Yeah.
as long as they're clean. So just wash them.
So that's the mixture that you use right there. Before and afterwards, like that. This is my wife, Diana.
Hi, Diana. How are you?
Hi, Diana. So this is just one hive, and the bowl looks like it might be full. So you might, or actually, if you even have a bin with a cover, because
If you happen to have a really clean bin, it might
then
not
the
be a
bees
bad
won't
idea.
be
Yeah.
following the honey. I mean, you know. Sure, sure, sure.
Maybe why don't we use the big cylinder your father used for scrap? Yeah, just put him there for now. What do you guys think? The big cylinder?
Well, is it of the type that you can take the rotating piece out of it? So it's just a
That's
big.
a good question. I don't know.
Well, you usually can. Is it stainless steel or plastic?
Stainless steel.
Well, then probably there's just two bolts holding the interior piece on the cross strap, and you can take them. You can undo those two bolts and take it out, and you just have a big container.
Okay.
Yeah, we got brood.
Okay, so see that right there?
What?
That's the brood.
That's brood. This has been honey and capped honey. That's brood.
So you see the difference.
Uh,
Oh, you look at them. You'll be able to tell.
Get it. You get that by experience.
Yeah.
Basically. Okay, so
That's
we're gonna need the two buckets out of the back of the truck, dear, so we can throw old comb into them.
Okay. Well, are you going to film while I'm doing that, or am I just going to turn it
Christian,
off?
yeah, there are two white buckets in the back of my truck.
Yeah.
Very clean, but we need them out here so we can throw comb that isn't honey.
Now, do you want to save that brood?
Well, if we're going to try to make a hive here, yeah. That's why I brought those frames. Well, actually, I guess we should look and see what we got down here.
I wouldn't save that.
That's
all.
ouch.
That's all. Here.
That's all grown comb here.
It's all drone. Yeah. Here, babe.
I'm sure that's not working.
Put my hand near there.
They're popping you, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. You might want to put your gloves on, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, right. There we go.
These two, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not the big one.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, no, the big one's a vacuum cleaner. Yep. Did I put my nitros in there? Yes, I did. They had. Well, all of these had to have swarmed earlier this year.
Oh, yeah.
I was just wondering how populous they were going to be at this point.
So
They tend to want to go for your fingertips when you're in a situation like this.
I'm just wondering if you can throw a piece of wood on the top of that and just put it in the back of your truck
Well, we have to find out whether we're dealing with one or two. Now, he's using mediums here and he's using deeps there.
Right.
Let's just set this up here for the moment. Oh, yeah.
What are you looking for, honey?
My tool. All right, Tom, let's start trying to break this away from the one underneath it. Cross your fingers and hope that the bottom one is more or less empty and that they've moved up into the super. Huh?
Yeah, it's
yeah, there's going to be a lot of honey.
probably mostly honey.
What do we got? I'll move it so you can see it, dear. Don't come down this way and risk falling in the lake. Pretty much empty, pretty much empty, pretty much empty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow.
So what's the plan?
Yep. You can take the burr comb off. Darn it, I got one that stung me on the butt. And the sticker's in my pants. So the it just keeps sticking me over and over again. Oops. Okay.
Honey?
Yeah. That's true. Thank you.
Let's smoke them.
Okay, I gotta switch to my other jacket because I've got a whole bunch of them crawling around on my head.
Okie doke.
Inside.
Yep.
Oops.
This one right here.
This is what we used to use.
Oh, cool.
It's
Okay.
really anti-bucket. I don't know why.
No, that's all right. The thing is, so you're probably going to want to take that somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
Yeah, because the bees are going to continue to be on it. So you have a place that's like screened in?
No.
Okay. Because I don't want you to bring that in the house.
Right.
You know. But take it like maybe.
This elsewhere, right?
Yeah, so the bees are not going to be on it.
Wait for further instructions.
Yeah, Rich went to put his other jacket on
I'll go.
because they were. Yeah, because they were popping him.
You guys are.
They were crawling up inside his veil. He didn't secure that veil too well. You know, you never know what you're gonna find. So.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking, Tom? Would it be easier for you to just take these two boxes home, throw a cover on them, throw them in the back of your truck, and go on to the next one? Or do you want to put them in your boxes? Oh, some of those,
Hey, look,
those all look like Langstroth frames.
this one does.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever they are.
Well, that one on the end does
Wow, man,
too.
they're popping as well.
Yep.
Some of them are pretty hard.
Because, I mean, it's your call. You're going to be taking them home.
Yeah.
And I know you brought, what, 3 setups with you? Or 2? 3 setups. Yeah. What's in those other 2 frames?
Honey, I believe.
Oh, you want to take those out?
Oops. Oh, boy. Holding on to the cylinder because it's actually really still got some honey left.
Stuff in it? Oh, okay.
We're going to clean it, but it'll take a while. So.
No worries.
Oh, so cool. You see the leaf?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all in the sand. Here's some heavy.
Oh, yeah. Now that can go in the extractor.
This bad boy's heavy. Yeah?
Yeah.
The other way.
Yeah. Yep, that's all. That's all honey. Go ahead and throw that one in the... Yep.
Got another one for you.
Okay.
Oh, see, you guys didn't see it. Let me tell my wife. She's like, that's thing for you. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Did I say?
Because these 2, the last 2 frames in that super...
Oh, they're soft. They're still good.
Yeah, well, they look like they're definitely honey.
Is that? That's not
Tom,
something
just
important, right?
Tom, tip it over and push from the bottom.
That's not something important, right? That's not.
That's the most unimportant part of it.
There you go.
Good eye, though.
Okay. There's another one for him.
Another one for the extractor.
Oh, just put it in the tin. So I was asking Tom if you just wanted to put these 2 boxes back together, throw a top on them from somewhere, and take them home as is.
Yeah, but it's somewhere. I mean, I wish I had thought, not that I would have thought for any reason to bring a bunch of signs.
Right.
Nice signs would have been good. I don't think there's anything down there.
Well, there's bees. You don't think there's anything worth saving down there?
I don't think there's probably much in the way of active money down there. I think they move up to the top, to the the higher box. That's what's usually going to happen if you leave them on their own.
That one there is for your extractor as well.
Yeah. That's the sideways.
Yeah. It's attached.
Yeah, it's just all dry foam.
Yeah.
There's nothing on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, that really is. Just amazed how little wax moth is on there.
Well, there's a lot of bees.
So is that one he built or is that one he bought?
This is a bot.
Okay.
That comb can go in the bucket too.
This goes into this
Yeah.
bucket.
Yep.
No, it's discards.
Yeah. And all that in the bottom too.
The name's pretty obvious, but what do you guys actually do with that? Is that like become like fertilizer for your
Wax.
just wax?
I'll put it through a steam extractor and I'll get a minute amount of wax out of that. That is mostly old bee.
Old bee cells. Well, the cell after the bee hatches out.
Yeah.
The outside
Cocoons,
of the
old
cocoons, yeah.
Yeah. As years go by, the wax all disappears. A medium and a deep, and they didn't grow on it.
Huh. That's weird. Well, I don't think there's anything
No,
in
we
the
have to
bottom.
take them out. We just need to break them apart and make sure there's no brood. I'm sure there's not. Wow. You're looking at this, you do this, and it's just flexing the wood.
Yeah.
Don't even bother. Huh? We're just gonna assume there's nothing here.
You want me to keep working it? What you guys
Oh, wait a minute. You got into a sensitive area. They all flew.
Yeah, man.
Smoke them. It doesn't preclude the fact that the queen could be down there. Yep. That's why I was kind of suggesting you take it home as is, because then you can go through it when you have a minute without fear of falling into the drainage ditch.
I have the screen thing. If you guys want to wrap it with the screen thing, I've seen people do that. Can I bring mine?
That might work.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out. Is that a plan, Tom, or no?
Whatever you guys decide is best. I'm very green at this.
Well, leave it between. I mean, you're the one that's going to take them home.
Yeah.
But that's what I was thinking. If you take them home, you have them in your apiary. You can put them to the side. You can inspect it, and figure out what you want to do. I mean, obviously these boxes are. Some of them are really badly worn.
When we give them away, I give away the whole box, and I've done that in the past where I go with the individual to move it from 20 different feet. And I do have a cart, not a cart, but a two-wheeler that we usually use to get them out into the front, put them on the trucks, and then I'll drive with you wherever you're going, and I'll help you move them out as well.
Well, we have a hand truck, I think, in the truck. Yeah. It just wouldn't make it through all of the pathstones and stuff. You waiting for Rich? Okay. Well, I was suggesting to Tom, if he takes these home, then he could take it apart, put it in other boxes, or do what he needs to do at his leisure without fear of falling in the drainage ditch. And Christian was saying he has some of the netting to cover it with, since this one's cover is kind of shot to hell. But Tom wants your opinion. Because the thing of it is, I'm looking at the fact that we still have 3 more to go through.
Yeah.
So the more expedient we can make this, the better.
Yeah.
We have the hand truck in the truck, honey.
The hand truck is useless for this deal.
You think?
The little tiny toy thing. This is big, and it's made out of 2x4s.
Yeah. And these boxes might be salvageable. But look at all that activity on the side over there.
Well, are we going to try to carry this with the super on it or the super off of it?
I would say off.
Off of it?
Yeah.
First trip at least, because then you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want the other two frames in there?
I'll take the back up. I have this. I'm shorter. I take smaller steps. I'll grab it. I was just setting it up here so we could go on to the luggage rocket.
You're going to need to smoke them down too.
You know which way was the front?
You know what? They're just going to have to adapt.
Is that one heavy?
Yes, it is. It's very heavy.
Yeah. And these are the other three. I don't think this cover is going to survive. It's got mushrooms growing out of it.
Brush your front off. No, you should stay up there for the moment.
Run these, run.
Yep.
I'm looking in the garage because I remember having
Excellent.
a paper. Okay, is he good enough?
Get us a knife so we can cut that into two pieces.
Oh, hon, you got knives in the back.
We do.
Yeah, then he got through.
If you pinch them, they can brace themselves and get through anything.
I just saw him land there and I gave him a shake. Said it was time.
Yeah.
And then these sides can actually be used for the
Entrance. Yeah. You can probably break the sides off.
Just leave a cover on top.
Yeah. He doesn't find a knife. We have two of them back there.
Get you back. Kill 3 of you, Ferry.
Well, we can use some of the top boards, some of the bottom boards, and some of your screen. You put your screen on, and then we put these on, and then that makes for a good seal.
You got enough rope, Tom?
I got straps.
Yeah. Straps.
I brought the whole bag.
Yeah.
Because I figured straps were going to be a critical thing.
Yep.
And you know what? These bees are amazingly mild.
Really?
Given what we're putting them through at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not terrible. I mean, doesn't mean they're not getting popped. They are.
Right. Any bees are not in a good mood when we have weather like we have right now.
Yeah, this is not
they do
good
not
weather.
Like low atmospheric pressure. The nicest bees in the world will be pissy on a day like this. Really? So these are not bad bees at all.
I know you're going to need at least one other cover because one of the ones back there has mushrooms growing out of it. So I don't hold a lot of hope that it's going to survive when we take it off.
I do have a portable saw and some plywood if you guys want me to
Well, let's see what we can do with this cardboard first, because
I couldn't find my nails, so I have to like glue and basic screw.
all we're good with duct tape.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get some of this done before the weather changes in any way.
That's worse. I don't think that's working, honey.
It's working enough for the time being. We
Okay.
don't need them encapsulated. Right now, any bees that leave here and don't orientate will go back there anyway.
Yeah.
What room is that? Bolt. Be great. I can push it further.
Okay. Whew.
Let's hope the next one is not as much.
Well, one down, 3 to go.
Just dropping it into one that we took a couple of.
Yeah, it's been a while. That's just all fungus.
See if you can save the cover.
Yeah, save the cover.
Well, at least for the ride home.
You guys want me to go cut one? I can turn on this one.
Save the cover.
Well, I'm saying just for the ride home.
Let's just hope you set it down on the truck. I didn't.
Well, look around.
When we picked it up, it's not.
Just stick it in your pocket? No.
Oh, okay. This is actually you see a shiny silver hive for
It's all about the thing to pull up.
Oh, you're going to need the smoker. I just got popped on the leg, too. Smoker.
Okay, well, I saw you bring out a hand truck.
It's behind the cover. It's behind the cover, baby. Yep. Go ahead. Smoke them, smoke me. Yep, I got popped.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I get popped a lot. You do.
You're getting stung, then you're not.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take your glove off. Grab one. So he used to do that. He suffered from arthritis.
Yeah.
And he would purposely get stung.
Yeah.
Because he said it didn't feel good.
Sometimes I'll put 3 Bs on my thumb, with my hand where I have arthritis in my thumb, and it's good for 2 weeks. We could. You want to try that?
I've never done a 3 level. Usually did a 2 level.
Yeah. Likely the 3rd level, the brood nest, probably is empty and everything's in these 2.
Yeah, but I don't think we want to open these guys up because they are not nice bees at the moment.
cardboard and that blue tape. We've got cardboard,
Oh.
we've got blue tape, which is we need that for fire.
Yeah, that's fire starter. There's wax and stuff in that.
Could one of you go back and get the blue tape and one of the short pieces of cardboard?
You want to put the cover back on it?
No, this is good enough. The other one sticks way out in all directions.
Oh, I gotcha. Yes.
Hey, you found your hive tool, Tom.
Oh, good.
I just heard him yell, here it is.
Yep. No, Tom found it.
Oh, you found it. Oh, there we go. What did you say, Sam's Club?
Yeah, they used to sell kits.
Yeah.
Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, that was a nice kit. Canvas jacket. Oh, that's a professional.
Yep.
You obviously got that one used for this. Okay. Put that out.
I can't get back in.
That's all the cords are supposed to.
Yeah, they got nowhere to go, so they're not gonna go anywhere.
Hang on, let it be off for a minute.
Okay, the big one's in the truck, and 2 more to go.
Yeah, it's 4 colonies here. Okay. So we can grab these 2, slide them over to here, or to wherever. I guess it'll stop and get that, and then we'll take the top one off of that. Yes.
Yes, sir. Come on. Take it. Yeah.
Damn it, turned itself off again. Oh yeah.
Excuse me, dear. I'm going to go that way.
That should do it.
You hold on to that. Yeah. Bottom. Yeah. Hang on, hold it.
realized I haven't eaten today. That's probably why I'm feeling like this. I take meds in the morning. I forget if I don't eat.
Yep. So my next question is, how many more hives do you have? Because it looks like we're going to need the back of your truck too. And strap them up that way? Okay. So I thought there were only 4, but now it looks like there's actually 6.
Well, we knew there were 4 at this end. The other 2 on the picture look empty.
But they're not. Right. Right.
It is what it is. Once you come over here and get a look at what the front entrance is.
It's hard for me to do that without falling in the ditch. A couple of times. Oh no, yeah.
I think you can black that back or break off the.
I don't know if you want to break off
No,
the front.
Look. Yeah, see, there's nothing behind it.
Rot it up.
Oh, look what you found.
She shall find.
Wow, look what you found.
And then pick it up and walk it around. Okay.
Whoa. Are these actually 2 more colonies over here?
2 more colonies.
Wow, okay. Yeah. We got some not very happy bees.
Now it's kind of.
Alright. Didn't break anything down here.
Take it back to the level. Okay, don't worry, this one's your real beekeeper.
Catching up. They know when that's touching their skin. Listen, I need that area from our store.
Is it going to fit? Awesome. That works. We did lose the sound, so we're doing a voiceover. There were 6 colonies. We managed to get them all on the truck and tied down.
The homeowner followed Tom back to his apiary and helped him unload the boxes, and it allowed his wife to see the bees' new home, which made her very happy since they had been her father's bees. All's well that ends well.